Sitting at house are doing. So just ask you just to listen to me for a few minutes because this is very important. Fire safety, because fires can happen instantly. It might not be your fault. Sometimes it could be an act of God, electrical fault. Things like that. They can happen. They happen often do you think. Even though you could do everything right, it still can happen. Accidents can happen. And these things are vital to have. First of all, obviously, a smoke alarm is vital to have. It's vital. As you know, our council house is under the Catholic Act now, but every council house has to have a smoke alarm nearly in every room, and they are put in by the local authorities in the houses. As you can see here, you probably can't see. You probably can see in some of the videos the smoke alarm, and there's a carbon dioxide alarm here. This is a low, obviously local authorities, a council house. So there's smoke alarms in all the rooms, which is great. And obviously let's talk about carbon dioxide in a sec. So did you know the smell of smoke won't wake you up? It would actually put you into a deeper sleep. And that's something I didn't know. It actually would put you into a deeper sleep, smoke. So if you're asleep, say if you're asleep, and there's a fire maybe upstairs, God forbid, it puts you into a deeper sleep. The carbon dioxide puts you into a deeper sleep. And if you don't have a smoke alarm, there's very small chance you're waking up. And that's just putting it straight. So it's always great. It is an investment that you have to make for a smoke alarm, but it is well worth it because it will save lives, especially if you have children around there. It is very, very worth it. Then you don't have to have them in every room. The best place to put them is the kitchen. The majority of fires start in the kitchen. And that's true. The majority of fires do start in the kitchen, so that's one place you should have a smoke alarm. Or beside the fire. No, it would not be really beside the fireplace, but you should have at least two in your house. One for downstairs, one for upstairs. And the same with the carbon dioxide alarm. Have two of them. Because carbon dioxide again, if you're awake, you could smell the fire. But the carbon dioxide is a silent killer, and I'll talk about that in a second. Another thing too, when I was talking about kitchens, fire blankets. Because they do come in use. I know one time we had to use them here. We were cooking something that kind of burned a bit. We had to use the fire blanket. So it is well worth it because you never know again when you might use them. And another thing too is what do you call? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Fire hydrant. What do you call? The. Oh God, I can't think of it now. I'm feeling so stupid now. I can't remember it. I can't think. A hose kind of yuck. I can't remember. Fire hydrant thing. I honestly can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Probably can I remember for it after this. But you know what I'm talking about. You can get them in shops. They have them in all public buildings and everything like that. They put out the fire. Kind of sprays foam, and some of them sprays foam for electrical fires and things like that. So I'm just saying to people, if you ever get the chance, maybe buy one of them because it is useful. I have two here. Would you believe I have two here? If we ever need them. And I take a bit of God we never need to use them, but the day if anything ever happened. So it's all about perfection too. Making sure that your exits are not blocked. So say if you're running the business, this is critical for businesses. And people where they're meeting big amount businesses and hotels and things like that, it's critical because there is fire exits. So I'm saying not to block them. Make sure you always have an escape plan if there isn't a fire. If there's ever a fire, make sure you have an escape plan. And make sure there's nothing blocking the emergency exits or the exits to the building. So just make sure that. And obviously make sure that you have your keys and everything like that. That's why, you should bring your keys with you instead of leaving them downstairs or in the cabinet. Bring them with you to bed. If you sleep upstairs, bring them with you to bed because instead of if there is a fire, you have to get out quickly. So make sure you have the keys with you at all times. And as I was saying about carbon dioxide, now this is kind of fire safety awareness week, but carbon dioxide is it's a big killer. It's a big killer around this country. Because it is silent. Obviously it can be done by heat and things like that. Fireplaces and things like that. So it's always handy to have a carbon dioxide alarm because again it's a silent killer. It can kill you, put you into deep sleep. But you wouldn't wake up from. You wouldn't know the carbon dioxide's in your house. So it's good to have. It is really good to have, and there's a good investment because these will save your life. Don't think I don't. I might be forgetting something else. But yeah, obviously the safety precautions. Be careful around plugs and things, electrical devices, with water went to that. Be very very careful. Obviously always do be very very careful. I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, just to say to be safe. Take care. And be mindful of what I talked about there. And take care and bye.